Oh, this is nice. Hey guys, Mike Bill. Today we're going to be taking a look at one of these refrigerated coolers. This one's made by Travoka. This is a 25-liter dual-zone compressor-driven cooler refrigerator freezer setup combination made for camping, RVing, anything like that. The reason I'm reviewing this on the channel is because I want to end up doing a lot more camping this year, and I've always wanted to try one of these, and I figured some of y'all might find it kind of interesting because it also runs on 12 or 24 volts. So you can power this 100% off of DC power, making it very efficient, very easy to power, and it's also rated at 80 watts total, so it doesn't use a ton of power. This is equipped with a compressor, not solid state Peltier cooler, so it should be very efficient at cooling. They say it has a rapid cool setup where it'll actually cool the whole unit down in 20 minutes. It's a dual zone, so you actually have a freezer and a refrigerated compartment. Here's kind of a close-up of the unit itself. We have like this faux wood thing, which looks really nice. Oh, it also has an app control, so you can download an app on your phone and actually monitor and see what's going on in your cooler. You have this nice wood faux paneling. You have a vent right here. This is gonna be your main handle. You have a handle here, as well as a handle on the other side, which I will show you guys. This is gonna be your main control display right here, where you're gonna set your temperatures, turn it on, and there's a settings as well. We have a DC port right here. So right here is where we're gonna connect it to a battery or a power supply, and I'm sure there's gonna be some cables and stuff included to plug into that. Overall, it looks really nice. Here's the other side of the unit, kind of the same thing, has another DC plug, so I think you can power it on either end, which is kind of nice because maybe you have this tucked away somewhere. You don't have to worry about what side the power cord's on, they just give you two. Now we're gonna go ahead and open this thing up. And actually it has a dual opening lid, so you can actually open it this way and you can open it this way, so that's pretty neat actually. Or you can pop it off together. You get a nice seal here to help create a good seal to keep the temperature cold. And along with the cooler itself, you get a car cigarette lighter adapter to plug this into your car or truck. And because it only uses 80 watts, most people's charging systems and cigarette lighter setups should be able to handle this. And then you also get an AC power supply, so that makes it very easy to connect this. Maybe you want to precondition this before you go on your trip. You can kind of load it up, have this thing already cold, ready to go, put it in the car or truck or whatever you're going to be taking it in, and it's already going to be cold, and all you have to do is maintain that temperature by plugging it into a power bank, maybe some solar panels or battery or your car or whatever. So it's nice that they give you an AC adapter as well. You don't always have to go source a 12 or 24 volt power supply in order to use this. And then you also get your manual. So here's what the compartments look like. It's not crazy big. It is only 25 liters, so you're not gonna fit a ton of stuff in here. And I think this compartment here is being taken up by all the refrigeration equipment, but you still do get a decent amount of room, and it's gonna be able to keep all your stuff really cold with no ice required. So that is really nice, because I know when I go camping, the number one thing that kind of gets annoying, especially if we go somewhere really hot, is every single day, the ice chests have to be refilled. You have to go get ice. So I'm hoping this is gonna be a good solution for us and actually work as advertised. And there's also a drain here at the bottom to help keep everything clean and flush it out with water. This is gonna be a compartment divider, so this can be removed. And this is also very thick and insulated, so that's gonna allow you to have the dual zone setup. That way you can have a freezer and a refrigerator compartment. So I'm gonna put the lid on. We're gonna get this thing connected using the power supply. I'm gonna connect the kilowatt hour meter to it so we can see exactly how much power it's using. And then we're gonna throw some temperature sensors in here and see how long it takes for this thing to get cold. And for anyone who's curious, the AC adapter is rated at 87 watts at 6 amps. So it really doesn't use a whole lot of power, and that's 14.5 volts. All right, everything's plugged in. Plug the adapter in. That's pretty cool. It has a little LED light right here, so if it's in the dark, you'll be able to see what you're grabbing. Go ahead and put the lid back on. All right, so we're gonna hit the power switch. I guess you hold it maybe? Yep, there it goes. So this is gonna be the refrigerated side. This is gonna be the freezer side. So if you click the setting button, right now the freezer is set to 23 degrees Fahrenheit. The refrigerator is set to 32, so we're just gonna leave that alone. I'm trying to hear this thing run, but it's really, really quiet. I can't really see what's going on in there. It looks like it has a tiny, teeny, tiny little compressor. So far, we're only using 26 watts, so I think it's gonna take a second for the compressor to actually kick on. Yeah, nothing's getting cold yet. Next, I'm going to demonstrate the app function that this cooler has built in. All I had to do is download the Travoka app. Once the app opens up, I'm pleasantly surprised to report that you do not need to create an account to use it, so we're gonna go ahead and add device. The cooler is running right now. There it is, it picked it up immediately. We're gonna select what model we have, confirm, and that's it. Now we're able to monitor all the temperature and have full control over the cooler via Bluetooth. So we could have this thing in the back of our truck or in the back of our van or whatever. Let's say it's under a bunch of gear and you want to make sure everything is running as it should. It's very easy to open the app, go in here, control what you need to control, and monitor to make sure you don't have any issues. Gives you our voltages and both side temperatures. Pretty cool. You could also adjust all the settings, turn it on and off. And for those who are curious, this is gonna be the freezer compartment. This is gonna be the refrigerated compartment. So you have a lot more room in the refrigerated area as well as the freezer area. I have one of these thermometers right here. I'm gonna go ahead and stick this inside the unit, and we're gonna see how long it actually takes for it to cool off. I think it's already getting cold. It actually is getting cold. Okay. I'm gonna put it in the freezer compartment. Yoink. So it says 71 degrees right now. It is 118, so we're gonna check this in 20 minutes. And currently we're using 58 watts. So it says it can run this load at 87% state of charge for 12 hours. And this is a 1,024 watt hour power station. Now, if you do have one of these power stations and you do want to power the cooler, I would suggest using the cigarette lighter, mainly because you're not going to have the inverter losses of stepping up the voltage from the inverter and then having to step it back down again through the AC power supply. You're going to be losing a little bit doing that. All right, I overshot my time. It's been about 30 minutes. It's almost 2 o'clock, not quite. The power station is showing no wattage being pulled, so I think this thing's already hit its temperature. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this off. And according to this, it's 41 degrees. There's actually ice frost. It's not gonna show up very good, but there's actually some frost building up right here, so it's very, very cold. And yeah, it cooled off very fast. This is saying 23 and 32. Either way, it cooled off very fast. I would just precondition it before any road trip you're gonna go on, and I think you'll be fine. We're still at 82% on our power bank, so this thing really doesn't use a whole lot of power. And the more stuff you put in it, the longer it'll stay cold. So we remove the top, look at our thermometer, and look at that, we got it down to 23 degrees on the freezer side. So this thing does get very cold. Very impressive. That's really it, guys. I just wanted to do a quick overview of this cooler. I'm pretty excited to finally have one of these compressor coolers. I've been kind of looking at them for a while. Actually sent me this one to review, so it actually worked out really good. They didn't sponsor this video, but they did give me this for free to test for you guys. I showed you guys exactly how it works and everything else, not really much more to say. Oh, we got to test the app. All right, just a small update on how the cooler's doing. It's been running now for a few hours.